So the last video I have seen from you is the determinism, and where you and the thing I remember the most was that created that sort of mark in my brain before I got sick was the one where the shooting one, and I hope I'm not mistaking this for the other anecdote, but is it the one where they didn't accept you anymore because your spine has formed? Because your spine is formed enough, but then you saw the other kid that is the same age as you who was accepted for some reason. That video. And it's so cool to see these events I'm not sure if they pile up or if they are spread out and just started to have some sort of channels from as your life progresses. I'm not sure if the events in our lives pile on top of one another or just spread out like our lives. Do lives grow tall or wide? Or if I will ask you, or discard the if, I would like to ask you, would you prefer a tall skyscraper life or a vast sort of network like the mushrooms in the forest kind of life? I mean, both have their own advantages. Like if your life is a skyscraper, you can revisit every level where you've built and where you've unlocked. You can revisit each and every like this. And another perks of having a skyscraper life is the view. But I wonder what you would see. If lives are skyscrapers, I wonder what's the view from there. Do you also see the lives of others? If they are gonna give us some privilege, and if our lives are skyscrapers and they would give us privilege to see it that way, what do you think will be the view from each floor? And how far how far will it go? Or will it only be a skyscraper because the levels are so like high, or something, not these but like this, each for example, ground floor is like this instead of this, and one skyscraper can only be But and skyscraper in proportion to what? What are the smaller things? Maybe you don't even need your entire life to be just one skyscraper. Maybe it's a neighborhood of skyscrapers, but and or maybe it's not in one place your skyscraper. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe lives in a way are both skyscrapers and networks like mushrooms in the forest. For example, maybe your 5 years is enough for one skyscraper, because I feel like the past 5 years I have built a decent skyscraper if I were to to use it to build to form a skyscraper out of my time and the life and the things I've done. For example, you only need 5 years for one skyscraper, or maybe even 1 year is enough. 1 year of your life is equal to one skyscraper. Because a lot can happen in 1 year. Maybe one year of your life is a skyscraper. And then you decide, well, there's an unexplored area over there. I want to build my new skyscraper over there. But this first skyscraper and the next skyscraper will be connected in some way, or maybe they will not have any visible connection, but it's very evident that it's yours, because you will see the style or something that connects this to that. It's inevitable, I think. If one person does something, it's always evident that this is done by the other person, no matter how they want to rebel from the way they do things. Even the rebellion, I think, rebellion has style, I believe. Even the way they rebel, maybe they're not even aware of it. But the marks of someone's rebellion, if a person has developed their identity enough, or have known themselves enough, I think even the style of rebellion can be traced back to the person who did it. So if it's your skyscraper and you go to an unexplored part of this realm where lives are visualized as skyscrapers, you will see that this is still your life, in a way. What do you think? I think I've strayed away from my response, but I'm glad that I thought of something that shook up or shook my curiosity awake. What do you think? If you were to visualize your life, would you see it as a skyscraper, or a network of mushrooms, or a forest, or anything? If you could visualize your life as anything, what do you think would it look like?